Hey, pal. How you holding up? Get all that booze out of you? What? You seriously don't remember? You wanted to celebrate your new job, and I quote, properly. Well, I'm happy you're here. You and me at the FDI together. It's really great. But I gotta tell you something. When we're on the job, I can't treat you differently than anybody else. You understand, right? More than your last job, I can tell you that. Well, I'd better run. The FDI can't run itself now, can it? Good luck with your first day, alright? Good morning, Mr. Tanner. Welcome to the FDI. I assume you're up to speed on your mission here at the operator program? You know the basics. Good. So, just to recap, your job is to support our agents by providing them with all the help they need in the field to solve a case. That help can come in the form of fact-checking, video and audio analysis, even lab work. My job as a supervisor is to link the agents with an appropriately matched operator. Any questions? Fine, but first you need to learn how to respond to an agent's request. Let's do a dry run, shall we? I want you to find my age. This objective just popped up at the top left of your screen, beside the applications menu. See it? Whenever you're stuck, or if you need help, simply click on the question mark next to the objective. Go on and click on the question mark, Tanner. Yes, just like that. You can always click on the question mark if you get stuck, though I'm hoping this won't happen often. I'm giving you access to the human database. The Human DB, as we call it here. You can find this and other tools to help you solve agent requests in the applications menu. Now go ahead, Operator Tanner. Solve my request. Find my age. When you find the answer, click on the objective and then select the answer on the screen. Operator, you should find the information first. You should keep the window open, Operator, to select the answer to show the agent. Just click on the objective button. Right. Like that, Tanner. I'll let you get settled in. And I'll contact you later with your first real request. Looks like your first request is somewhat of a baptism by fire. I have an agent working a homicide. It's her first case, too. Not ideal, but consider this a learning experience. I'll be monitoring you in the background. I'm patching the agent through now.
It's Operator Tanner, right? I don't think our paths ever crossed at the academy, did they? Anyway, I got a homicide at a bar downtown called The Sanctuary. Ironic, no? My Vic, dead on arrival, is male, Caucasian, early 60s. He was shot in the head at close range around 2 a.m., just before closing time. As far as evidence, I got some surveillance footage from the bar, and some kind of list that I found on the deceased. Any chance you can work your operator magic and help find me an ID on the shooter? Thanks, operator. Okay, I'm sending over the files. Good luck.
What the hell? Oh.
This is our cutting-edge video analysis system, Tanner. Click on any relevant elements in the video to trigger an analysis. Go on, give it a whirl. Just like with the video, you can click on a photo for further analysis. Looks like our victim is Henry Jenkins. For some reason, we can't access his full profile. Unfortunately, for the moment anyway, there's not much else we can learn about him.
That's the list I found on the victim. It's pretty long, and to be honest, I got no idea who any of those people are. The bizarre thing is, that name at the bottom, it wasn't redacted when I bagged it, but I think it's irrelevant to our shooting here. Quality is insufficient for a proper ID, operator. You'll need to find another way to ID the killer.
Đấy, nhưng mà có xe kìa Trường. Nào á.
I see that you're looking into the names of the people on the list. That's a waste of FDI time and resources, Tanner. Focus on the surveillance footage. Now that you've spotted the answer to Pendle's request via the card DB, go ahead and report it. Click the objective button at the top of the screen. Then, click on the answer.
Nice! Now we know the perp's name. You got something for Wells' address? Because I'll take it if you do. Yeah, that'll do. Nice work. Next up is to bring Wells in. I'll keep you updated. Thanks, Operator Tanner.
Not bad, Tanner. Not great, but not bad either. I'll contact you later with your next request.
Oh.
Tanner, I need you to follow up on an investigation started by a previous operator. I'll let the agent working the case bring you up to speed.
Oh, please. Tell me you got something. God damn it! Who are you? Great! Every goddamn time we get a new operator, it takes me twice as long. I got a life outside the FDI, you know? Interests, hobbies, full-blooded passions. I don't have time for this. I got a missing persons case out here in Dryfield, Nevada. Connie Moore's her name. I canvassed the area, talked to the locals. I can't believe I'm saying this, but everyone thinks she was abducted by aliens. Look, I think it's bonkers, too. Another weird thing is, over the past year, 4 people in Dryfield have claimed they've been abducted. And every single time they reappeared somewhere in the middle of the desert out here about a month later. Connie's story's the same.
Wow.
She was. Popped back up yesterday. Collected her testimony myself. She had a camera on her. Naturally, I'd like to look at the photos. But to do that, I gotta go through you, an operator. Lucky me, right? There's something off about all this. I mean, beyond all the talk of little green men. Just look for something that doesn't add up, okay? Here are the files. said she took that photo the day she disappeared. Clearly, she didn't. Maybe the aliens did funny things to her brain. Maybe her brain was funny to begin with. Do me a favor. Locate the position on the map where she supposedly snapped this photograph.
You know the time this particular photo was taken, operator. You also have cell phone data detailing where Connie Moore was and at what time. Now we need to know where she was at the time she took this photo.
Check this spot out. Guess I gotta do a little hiking. Probably sweat my goddamn
Operator Tanner, are you there? Agent Walker told me that your connection was suddenly cut, and when I tried to contact you, you were offline. What happened? Hal? I thought we had taken care of that problem. I will look into this matter immediately with our cybersecurity department. The second shift of operators has arrived. You can go home now, Tanner. See you tomorrow, and don't be late.
Pal. So, tell me, how'd day number 1 at the FDI go? Everything you had hoped for? All right. That's what I like to hear. Sorry, buddy. My phone's ringing off the hook here. I gotta run. But hey, great job. And, just keep plugging away, okay? I'm proud of you, Evan.
Operator Tanner, Agent Pendle has an update on yesterday's case. I'll patch her through in a moment. But before I do, I wanted to let you know that from this point on, you'll talk to the agents directly. Time to cut the umbilical cord. However, as your supervisor, I'll still be in the background monitoring your activity. Oh, I almost forgot. Our cybersecurity department is looking into this unfortunate matter with Hal. You can be assured that it won't happen again. Of course we will, operator. This is the FDI.
Good morning, Operator Tanner. So you remember Ray Wells, right? So I checked out the address you gave me, but no sign of Wells. Then I get a call from Vice, and guess what? Wells was found dead in a downtown parking garage early this morning. Shot. Point blank range. Now I'm working 2 homicides, and it's my first week. Welcome to the FDI, Alexandra. Anyway, the garage has cameras, and I got some footage of Wells. That's the good news. The bad news? I don't have all the footage. Sort of weird, but part of it is missing. I don't know. Looks that way, doesn't it? I don't put much stock into conspiracies, but the timing is definitely suspicious. Anyway, think you could take a look? I'm looking for anything that's different between the first and second half of the surveillance footage. Apart from Wells ending up dead and the blood splatter on the pillar. Sorry for the vivid details.
the blood splatter. Anything that's different at all.
Operator. I'm gonna check this out. Well. I just found a bullet lodged in the light's framework. I'm sending you a photo. Can you run an analysis and tell me what kind of bullet I'm looking at? .45 caliber? I believe that's what the military and police use. Well, that's something anyway. Thanks for your help, operator. Appreciate it. If only we had all of the footage. Anyway, I should get back to the scene. Keep digging and see if you can find anything else about our perp.
see that you ran the facial recognition software, and 0 matches turned up, Operator. That's unusual. In fact, it shouldn't even be possible. Our FDI databases are exhaustive. I'll flag this issue for later, but go ahead and share the image with Agent Pendle.
Understand. How did you get that, Tanner? Well, this is huge. Thanks, Tanner. I don't want to be greedy, but can you give me a better image of the shooter's face? Immediately. Maybe someone has seen our Prince Charming. I'll talk to you later. And thanks again.
Operator Tanner. Hal told me that you'd be calling. Okay, I'll try to keep this short. About a month ago, I started working on a missing persons case. A woman reported that her husband had been gone for over 48 hours. Almost right away, the case felt different. Red tape all over the place. An unusual lack of cooperation from my superiors and colleagues. Unanswered calls. Suddenly, the FDI felt like the most incompetent department in the country. After an almost endless game of phone tag, I finally managed to get an appointment with a superior. The plan was to sit down and talk about the case first thing Monday morning. That Sunday night, I'm awoken by a phone call. The woman's apartment has burned to the ground. And the woman, what's left of her anyway, has been found dead in the ashes. Well, it gets worse. So I started looking into the fire, of course. I couldn't help myself. Plus, I felt like I owed it to Mia. That was the woman's name. Mia Cole. Anyway, it wasn't long before my superiors found out and pressured me to stop. They told me the fire had been ruled accidental, the result of faulty wiring in our oven. They told me I was wasting my time and precious FDI resources by looking into it, and said if I continued, I'd end up pushing papers in a basement somewhere. But that fire, Operator Tanner, that fire was no accident. I can feel it. Mia was murdered. I just have to prove it. That's where I'm hoping you can help me. I'm sorry, but I can't really go into that. Not now, anyway. You just have to trust me. Go ahead and search them in the Human DB. The husband's name is Sasha. Sasha and Mia Cole. Please. Just another coincidence, right? Look, I don't know why, but someone doesn't want us looking into Sasha and Mia Cole. But we have to, Operator Tanner. It's our job. Who's going to do it if we don't? Can you help me find proof Mia's fire wasn't an accident? You'll take a look then? Oh, thank you. As far as how to access the case files, that's not really my area of expertise. But you can ask Hal. Well, a thorn in the side, you have to admit Hal gets results.
this whole thing crashing down. Here comes the wrecking ball of truth on 2 Point Radio. Welcome to the show. This is Harrison Wolf. Listen up, pups, because I'm about to blow your paws off. The mayor's office denies the existence of its secret facility, Chasm 24, and citizens have gone mysteriously missing. Mysteriously. Could it all be linked to the alleged UFO crash near Gold Pan? Sure, there's no actual evidence, but I say this crisis is definitely caused by aliens and secret alien stuff. It's time for the wolf pack to go on an alien hunt. We're going to storm Chasm 24, if we can find it. Remember, they can't stop all of us. For now, stay vigilant, for the wolf must return to the wilderness.
You're not a real wolf, Harrison!
Feel like we're falling away. Maybe I just need to feel nothing to make it easy.
Legend tells of an eternal life-giving spring lost in the mists of time. Join me, Ricky Silverbottom, on an audacious expedition of discovery through uncharted lands. My research suggests there will be dastardly, despicable, and downright deadly diseases ahead. But with stout hearts, we will overcome whatever peril we face. Find the spring, and we can change the future of healthcare. Forever. Right, time for a pre-adventure crumpet, I think.
It's cold out there, and it's set to be a winter of discontent for residents of the Pointing Mountains, 2 Point County's proudest area. Bartholomew F. Yeti has demanded investment in the region's healthcare facility, yet he is accused of having no clear plan. With hospitals at breaking point, what is this Bigfoot's big idea? Quiet. Want to join me at the country club later? We'll play tennis.
Breaking apart, seeing the end. We have nothing to say. Maybe it's hard to understand that there's nothing left to fight for, and there's nothing left to say.
Anyway, I got a homicide at a bar downtown called the Sanctuary. Ironic, no? My Vic.
The Graveltop gang prepared to face off against the law. Graveltop, the one robbery was all it took to push County ahead. Then the law found the police. One officer faced him. No one to stop him. The gang was wild. The law and the Graveltop gang never seemed to happen. One robbery, all it took.
Are you excited to be here at my show?
Then the law found the police.
Hope you all enjoy it and have fun.
Fucking sick!
Eliminated all friendly.
We've captured the first sector. Responsible.
Cluster charge going up! Reload!
All four have succeeded in their secondary objective. Assignment failed. The assignment is now critical. The enemy has destroyed our sabotage kit. Sector loss underway. Proceed to disrupt.
Lift your head. Now open your eyes, slowly. Take a breath and look around you.
together, Valby!
Fate always tests us.
You have to fight until the end.
I'll find you.
According to the investigative core, the Ironheart is in the ruins. The assignment is simple. Bunny will collect it, while one of you protects her. So, who is going to take this on?
Seems like my kind of job. Wouldn't it be easier if I just froze everything?
I'll go. I just need to blow up everybody except Bunny, right?
Leave it to me. Defense is my forte.
There's no Ironheart on that side either. Let's get this over with. Hey, why is the Ironheart here in the first place? Aren't you curious?
Focus on the assignment, Bunny. Our objective is to find it before Corell does.
You hear that, brother? Focus on the assignment.
Yeah, I got it. What if those Vulgus creeps suddenly come out of nowhere?
Then I will take over. You secure the heart as planned.
So, do you know what the heart looks like?
We'll know when we see it.
Come on, hurry up. I'll take the lead.
As you wish.
Whoa, what the heck?
What's going on? All operatives report!
Whew, we almost died. I'm okay, by the way.
Roger that. Resume operation.
Our path's been cut off. We better find a way around.
Wait, Bunny. I should go first.
What? I'll come help.
Nothing I can't handle. I'll be there soon.
I'm glad you're safe.
I'm just getting warmed up.
No need to brag. Come on, let's keep going. Whoa. What is all this? There's no way through. This is the only place left. There has to be something here.
A hidden space.
then the law. The law was fighting the gravel car gang, now our very own town.
Pop.
What about me? You're selfless. No, you're selfish. Are you listening to me? You know I'm pulling me apart. I'm supposed to take care of me. Can it be a possibility? See, there's a discrepancy with my responsibility. consciousness belonging to an ancient. But the spirit in your eyes is keeping you alive. You're stronger, growing stronger on the greatness that awaits from a shell of empty space. You're waiting, always waiting. To take me from darkness around.
yêu thích với cả nhóm mà không phải nghe quảng cáo. Bạn cũng có thể phát album yêu thích theo thứ tự bất kỳ, với lượt chuyển bài và nghe lại không giới hạn. Nhấn vào bảng ngữ để tìm hiểu thêm.
Good morning and welcome to the Black Mesa Train.
Soldiers have arrived. They're coming to rescue us. Should probably wait.
It's time to choose.
What is it about them that makes you want, makes you need? What is it about them that makes them rip you piece by? What is it about them losing interest, bleeding you into oblivion?
We did, and in their ruin by the endless. Either through a
Insanity senses us. That's one thing that we should agree on. Stardust. We could make this mistake, but now you're gone. Existence ain't got a name, no taste to share. Two smiles for no time or now. I don't know.
Luna is a mad artist who leads the rhythm of the battlefield with her unique music. Her magical melody that breathes new life into her allies.
Are you excited to be here at my show?
When Luna starts her performance, she activates notes and uses her unique weapon to maximize the power of her skills.
Time to dance!
When Luna puts on her passionate stage, her allies gain strength from the sound, making their skills even stronger. Luna's relaxing act also cares for the mental strength of her allies, helping them recover their spirits. Luna's delightful performance, combined with her dance, spreads to nearby allies, providing cheerful sound effects that reduce their skill cooldown times. In the heat of battle, when Luna's inspiration gauge is full, she enters a state of skill enhancement, emitting more intense sounds.
I'm waiting for the angels of Avalon, waiting for the eastern glow.
Having endured harsh trials through sheer force of will, Freyna has now gained the ability to handle toxic substances beyond anything imaginable. She strives to overcome her trauma, but never shows weakness.
Do as I say if you want to live.
Freyna, who expertly controls venom, throws toxins at enemies to create a toxic swamp. Anyone who steps into the swamp becomes trapped like a rat. Watch your feet! If overexposed to her own toxins, Freyna triggers defense mechanism, entering the plague body armor state that significantly increases her defense.
Don't get close. You should be careful around me.
Be careful not to anger Freyna. If hit by her venom baptism, you'll immediately fall into a state of trauma.
Any last words?
Freyna sprays toxic substances directly from the arch-factor cylinder on her left arm, poisoning enemies and causing them to writhe in pain as they slowly die. Poisoned enemies become Freyna's prey. Seeing enemies stagger from the poison increases her attack.
I'll dissolve you all. This is going to be painful.
Warning. Watch out.
Jaber's ability isn't limited to summoning turrets and controlling them, however. His intellect also makes it possible to use the turrets efficiently in battle.
Commencing turret synchronization operation.
Jaber attacks enemies by summoning an optimized assault turret, based on his remote control ability.
Assault turret activated.
Not only that, he also heals allies with a medical turret that protects his teammates. Taking down enemies with only turrets can be tricky, but Jaber has a multi-purpose gun as well that can enhance his turrets. This special multi-purpose gun can also deal damage to hit enemies. When Jaber focuses his full concentration, he can retrieve the installed turrets. If the turrets explode during retrieval, they deal damage to nearby enemies.
Time to blow it all up.
When both